created together with artificial intelligence. Which internet platforms are safer for protecting personal info?
In our digital age, there are various platforms with high-level encryption, such as messengers like WhatsApp or Signal for communication, or cloud storage services like Google Drive or iCloud.
Many of my acquaintances store all kinds of things online. For example, if we compare Google Drive and WhatsApp, which one is better protected?
Google Drive and WhatsApp are two different platforms with different purposes. If there is a need to store large documents, Google Drive would be the more suitable option. If the protection of messages and communications is important, WhatsApp is the best solution for that. Google Drive uses encryption both during data transmission and while data is at rest, giving users the ability to control who can access files and set specific conditions, such as view only or editing permissions. The service also offers two-factor authentication, 2FA, to protect accounts, which reduces the risk of hacking. The main risks with Google Drive are associated with access to the Google account, through which all cloud content can be accessed. WhatsApp uses end-to-end encryption, meaning that only the sender and receiver can read the messages, and even the platform itself cannot decrypt them. Messages on WhatsApp are stored on the user's device, except for backups stored in the cloud. The main risks are that backups are not protected by end-to-end encryption.
Who or what creates the backups in WhatsApp?
Backups are created automatically and stored in the cloud storage linked to the user's device. On Android devices, chat backups are automatically created and stored in Google Drive, while on Apple devices, they are saved in iCloud. You can set the frequency of backups, daily, weekly, monthly, or enable manual backups. Automatic backups can be disabled in the settings, or you can delete the backups from the cloud. WhatsApp also saves backups on the device itself, internal memory or memory card, which are kept for 7 days. However, in both Google Drive and iCloud, backups are not protected by end-to-end encryption, meaning that Google can access this data.
But I haven't seen any backups from WhatsApp in my cloud.
If you haven't seen the backups, open WhatsApp and do the following. Open WhatsApp, open Settings. Go to Chats, find Chat Backup. Here you can check if automatic backups are enabled and where the backups are saved. If you have multiple Google accounts on your phone, make sure the backups are saved in the account you are checking in Google Drive or iCloud. In the same Chat Backup section of WhatsApp, you can see which Google account the backups are linked to. Ensure that you have enough space in your cloud storage to create backups. If the cloud is full, backups may not be saved. If you don't find the backups, it's possible that this feature was disabled on your device or in your Google account. Go to your Google account or device settings and make sure that backup creation is allowed. Sometimes sync errors can occur. Restarting the phone or logging out and back into the cloud can help resolve the issue.
And what about emails? Are they better protected than Google Drive and WhatsApp, or worse?
Most major email services, like Gmail, encrypt data in transit, TLS. However, the contents of emails are generally not encrypted end-to-end by default, which makes them potentially accessible to service providers or third parties if their accounts or servers are compromised. Some services, such as Proton Mail or Tutanota, offer end-to-end encryption, but both participants must be using that specific service for it to work. Email accounts like Gmail, Outlook, and others also support two-factor authentication, 2FA, and strong passwords. However, email accounts are often targets for phishing attacks since they can provide access to numerous other services through password reset functions. Since email is frequently used to recover passwords for other accounts, a compromised email can lead to the compromise of many other services. Emails can also be vulnerable if care is not taken when opening suspicious attachments.
And phone calls are probably the weakest link in terms of privacy, right?
You are right. Phone calls can be a weak spot. Regular phone calls are not encrypted, making them potentially vulnerable to interception. Malicious actors who gain access to phone lines or networks can eavesdrop on such calls. Mobile network operators can store metadata, information about the time, duration, and number of the call, and in some cases, may share this data with law enforcement authorities upon request. In some countries, government authorities may have legal powers to listen in on phone calls as part of investigations. This is usually done under existing laws, but it still poses a privacy risk. There are specialized devices and software for wiretapping phone conversations, which can be used by malicious actors or law enforcement agencies. If privacy in conversations is important to you, it's best to avoid discussing sensitive information over regular phone lines.
Can government authorities legally access Google Drive, WhatsApp, and email?
In certain cases, government authorities may have legal powers to access data on platforms like Google Drive, WhatsApp, and email. This usually happens during investigations, legal actions, or in accordance with the laws of the country. If there is an investigative request, search warrant, or court order, Google may be required to grant access to user data. In such cases, the company usually notifies the user if permitted by law, but in emergencies like threats to life, the information can be provided without notifying the user. Law enforcement authorities may request metadata or user information from WhatsApp. However, due to end-to-end encryption, the messages themselves remain inaccessible. If information stored on devices or in backups is needed, they can be requested through a court order or investigation request. Email services like Gmail or Outlook may also be required to provide access to emails and metadata at the request of law enforcement, provided there is a valid court order. To access data, law enforcement often needs a court order or other official request that provides legal grounds for accessing information. These laws vary from country to country.
And I guess it's probably not safe to discuss everything in GPT chat either. Do developers read the texts to improve the chat? Even though chats can be deleted, backups likely remain somewhere?
Developers and technical specialists do not have access to the content of chats in real time. In most cases, chat data is used in an aggregated form to improve system performance, which may include analyzing anonymized data to enhance service quality. Depending on the platform's privacy policy, data may be stored in backups on the server. These backups are typically intended for system restoration in case of failure. Deleted chats may remain in backups for a certain period before they are completely removed. Still, it's a good idea to be cautious about discussing very personal information in chat. It's better to use more secure communication channels. Regularly check the platform's privacy policy and security settings to ensure personal information is protected. Make sure to keep all software updated on your devices.
Friends, thanks for watching. Write in the comments what you think about this. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. And don't forget to watch my next videos. Bye, and see you soon.